Hey guys, Estelle back here with you. I am bringing you my very first match from the new map pack. I know I have no way of showing you, of proving to you that this is my first match. You're going to have to just take my word on it. But this is Stockyard. This is my first multiplayer match. I did do combat training on Convoy, and I'll talk about that later. But I'm going to talk about Stockyard first, since this is what this match is. It's not a very great match, KD-wise and things like that, but I wanted to bring it to you anyways because it was the first match. Here I'm trying to find a certain set class. I wanted to look for my red dot and silence class because I didn't know what to expect on this map. And then I quickly realized that this isn't the gun to have, and I switched to a different class. Anyways, let's get into this. This is Stockyard. This is a huge ass, blown up village area with a warehouse type thing in the middle of it with doors and shit. And I'll talk about something that I've learned. I don't know if people really do it in a minute. This entire match can, at least at this moment, maybe when the maps have been out, and then you have a host migration here, has been out for a while and people start settling down and know where to go and know the callouts and things for each map. Things will change. So right now, pretty much the entire fight is B. It is B heavy. Everything is pretty much fought at B. B is indoors, and usually indoor spawn points are really tough. Just seem to be harder to take than outdoors ones. This particular point has multiple levels. You have the lower level where B is actually on, and then the balcony railing area above it. That's circumferences it, or at least most of it. Now, Tony went out the Tigers in this match, and he was raging pretty hard about these new maps in general because of the way people are playing it, because they don't know what these maps are or like, don't know what to do. They camp. Ghost is used a lot. He even made a class, the ultimate noob class of Ghost, Ninja, and Silenced weapon, because he was having no success with this map. I forget. You'll see what he gets at the end of this. I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's not much better than mine. This is my look at it. As a setup and design, it's cool. It looks kind of, I'm not saying graphically, but just the concept of all the different areas to go into and things like that. That's cool. But as Woody has always said, and I'm a firm 100% believer of this, the more graphically cool it gets, the more things they try to add into a map, the more campy it's going to be. And this is the case. There is just way too many areas to camp. And right now that everybody's scared to move out and venture out around, everybody's camping in these spots. Like I said, the entire battle is at B unless you try to move out around and get to the other spawning points on the outskirts. But the map is so big that people can hide in those areas out there and before you even get close to those points. It's almost like Array and my whole run, die thing. Array is a very big map, and I feel you run, and then you die. Run, and then you die. This map almost feels that way. There's a lot more turns and things you have to do to get there, but this seems a lot of running. I am kind of surprised that the developers made a map like this, because I think generally the community do not really enjoy maps that are big like this with a lot of shit in them and have to do that and are part of that whole run, die thing. Now, this again is my first impression. These map packs have only been out for PS3 for what, a couple of days, a day, if that. So I'm hoping things will settle down. People will venture out from B more, will venture out from camping in those corners, and using those ridiculous noobish classes that those guys will do. Now, I'm sure everybody's going to use the second chance and Ghost at some point. Everybody does. Hell, I have a Ghost class. I will admit that. I don't have a second chance one though. I just hope that things change a little bit here. So that's my take on the setup and the layout of this map, the look of it. Graphically, nothing's really changed. This map has still the very earth tone, whole realism thing to it. People will complain about it, saying how it's not colorful. Everybody compares these maps, at least graphically, to Modern Warfare 2. And how colorful that engine was. Well, we have to. That's the problem right there. This is a totally different engine by two totally different developers. So to expect maps to look like some other games, some other developers' game, is kind of sort of ridiculous. They're not going to. They're going to put their own spin on how the game should look and how the game should feel, and this is exactly what Treyarch has done. And there's nothing's going to change about it. Now, this may or may not be the last Call of Duty game that Treyarch does, but if it is not, I expect a little bit of the same in the next release of that. Now, to help combat this whole B issue, I believe you have 2 mechanical doors that you can lower. Guys, utilize them. I just utilized that, and I think it really helped our cause there. They spawning from C, so I closed the C side door, and that just reduced one of their, if not the biggest avenue for them to get into B. So utilize that. If you're having an issue with a huge ass battle at B, take it and then close those doors there. Kind of sort of like in Radiation, things kind of can settle down a little bit in Radiation if you close those overhead doors. And now that map has been out since its release, everybody knows that, and it's a common thing. This is kind of a cool battle here. These guys try to sneak up on me. I was able to drop shot him. I'm getting better at my drop shots, I am proud to say. Definitely not as good as some, but definitely can do it more effectively than I've ever have. So I'm pretty stoked about that. What else can I talk about this match? Like I said, it looks good. I mean, it has its colors in it. I think it's more colorful than some of the Black Ops games that already have been that are out. So so maybe they're picking up on that, but there's not much more they can do. Now, like I said, I played combat training on Convoy. That map is pretty neat. I really do like it. Now it was only team deathmatches, so I don't know where the domination points are at, but I really did enjoy that map. There obviously is a very sniper heavy map, and you have to be careful about those overhang and overpass walkways and things like that. Obviously, the counter to that is to always check those areas. When you find yourself in the open, check those overhead areas. You'll probably see somebody up there and get a kill because you know they're going to be there. I mean, that's the counter to it. You know someone's going to be there, so just check them. That's what I figured I would do. I mean, hell, even the damn bots in combat training pretty much camped up there, so you know someone's going to be doing it. So that was a pretty cool map. I like the multiple levels with the big ass hole in the road there in the middle of the map. I like the overhang areas where you can easily get from one side to another. I thought that was kind of cool. I believe it's a little bit more colorful than this map, so that's cool. So I think Treyarch is trying to do it a little bit differently, mix it up a little bit. I was just a little bit disappointed in this map. I think this will not be one of my favorites of the map pack. It's okay, it's fine. You know, I'll play it. I'm not going to rage about it. I really don't rage anymore with this game too much, because I'm not prestiging anymore. I'm not gaining points anymore. I'm not unlocking anything anymore. I'm here to play the game, enjoy it with my friends, and make videos for you guys. So I'm cool with that. You know, Tony's probably over. He said he had to shut off his mic for a while because he raged pretty hard. I'm like, all right, man, do what you gotta do. You know, he's raging. I just play to play. I'm not saying I'm better in person because I can do that, but it just doesn't affect me as it does with some. So since this is the weekend, I have another video I'm going to put up here relatively soon in the next day or two. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be about something that I'm kind of passionate about. I'm a political guy. I'm not going to tell you what political party I go for because I'm in no shape, way, or form I'm trying to impress upon you my political views or anything like that. That is something that is personal, and each individual, if they want to, need to seek that out themselves. But I am going to show you something that's kind of along the lines, but it only involves the military and airlines. And if you followed the news, you'll know what I'm talking about. These soldiers, this unit of, I think it was like 32 soldiers, were coming home from Iraq. They flew from Iraq to Baltimore or something like that, and then took a commercial flight from Baltimore to Atlanta back to their base, and the airline did something to them that really made me pissed. To the point where I wrote a really angry email to my dad because I wanted him to see the video to tell me what he thought about it. And I'll read you my message. It's only a few sentences, if that, long, but I was really pissed off about it. And more I think about it, the more pissed I am. Now, he said that the airlines took care of it and fixed it and everything, but I have something that I'll talk about that later. So look forward to that video. It's going to be a little therapeutic video for myself, because that means I can vent this out and get it out and get people to talk about it. But I'll let you guys know about that, and I'll make that video probably tonight or tomorrow, and it'll be posted Sunday. Alright guys, this match is coming down to the end here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, all in all, this map is fine. I will enjoy playing it. It's definitely not going to be one of my favorites. I'll have issues with it, but I think the more and more I play it, the more and more easier it will become, and more I will like it. So there's the final scores. Hope you guys enjoyed the match. Check you later.